What's up, guys? It's Brandon from the Two Piece Mandem, and you already know the title of this video. Should Sarri stay or should Sarri go? Now, with this video, I've heard of the transfer news that Chelsea have given him the heads up to actually go to Juventus, which is in the Italian league. And there's 3 points I just wanted to pick out on why Sarri should either stay or why he should go. And if you guys if you guys are thinking if Sarri should go, should Sarri stay, then just leave a comment down below. But I'm gonna start with the first point. So sideways football. So yes, Chelsea fans, including me, have said that during periods of the season, during certain games of the season, we have said that his football is boring. The players don't move the ball around quick enough, and it's very, very predictable. All right, and we have every right to say that because we can actually see that on the pitch. We can see that we were conceding more goals, we were getting hit on the counter attack more, and we were conceding more goals. And so we have a right to say that his football was boring. All right, his football was boring. We just kept playing slow all the time. We weren't creating enough chances. But here's what you have to take into consideration, right? Sarri, to come from the Italian league into the Premier League is completely different because we all know that the speed of the Premier League is 10 times faster. You know, the intensity is just ridiculous in the Premier League, right? And people were pissed off that they moved Kante, they should have put Kante in defensive midfield instead of centre midfield, which I still believe he should put Kante in defensive midfield. But at the end of the day, it's his philosophy. It's his philosophy. He wants to change his style of football. He wants to play a certain type of football. And are all the Chelsea fans going to agree with it? No. Some will agree with it, some will not. That's just the way it is. But I just feel as though that we criticise him too much. Because I feel as though we do. Obviously now we've lost big games against Man City and games against Bournemouth, and we haven't really beaten anyone away from home in the top six. But at the end of the day, it's his first season. To go from the Italian league into the Premier League is completely different, all right? It is completely different. Yes, we've heard it with our previous manager, with Antonio Conte, but he's won trophies. With Sarri, he hasn't won a trophy. We brought in Sarri to play more attacking football, more faster attacking, entertaining football. And you're not going to get that in the first couple of months. You're not going to get that in the first season. Let's be real. Things take time. And that's the thing with Chelsea. We just don't give our managers enough patience. The third thing is that top four and winning a trophy against Arsenal. Now, people were criticising how dead his football is and how they want him gone. And they're saying that if Sarri gets top four, Champions League qualification, either through the league or through the Europa League competition, then that's fine. That's the objective. Let's be honest. The objective for this season was to get to top four. Don't even say, oh, the objective was to compete for the league. Let's be honest. We are miles behind Manchester City and Liverpool. All right. So if any Chelsea fan thought, okay, we've got a new manager now, we're going to compete for the title, that's not the case. Because number one, we had Morata. Let's be real. Okay, we had Alvaro Morata who couldn't score for crap, so we didn't even have a proper striker. This was before we signed Higuain. All right, we relied too much on Hazard. All right, we relied too much on Hazard throughout literally the whole way. Okay, and Sarri didn't have less time than Unai Emery to prepare and switch up his Chelsea team. Plus, we had World Cup players such as Giroud, Eden Hazard, and Kante, who were also tired as well and that had shorter breaks. All right, and you can say how dead his football was and how slow it was and all that stuff. Which I'm not gonna say that I didn't say that because obviously I did say his football was slow and his football is boring. But now when you look back at it, he's got us Champions League qualification, and he won us a trophy. And he's taken us to two domestic finals. one against Man City, the other one that we lost on penalties, and obviously us beating Arsenal in the Europa League 4-1. And the last point is just the most important one, really. We should be patient. We should have been patient with the manager. I think we should take this into consideration in the future. We should be patient with a new manager that comes in, because you can't expect a new manager to just jump in and win you the freaking Premier League and win you the treble. All right, you can't just automatically expect that. All right, especially with Conte, that happened. But let's be honest. When you've won trophies upon trophies upon trophies, you know how to do it. You know what type of teams and type of players that you need to win those type of trophies. You know how you need to set up your team. You know what quality players you need on the bench and the type of rotation you need. All right, with Sarri, he's never won a trophy in his life, so I don't know why some Chelsea fans are expecting us to win the trophy and compete for the title straight away. And I think it's quite sad how we are just getting rid of him like that and taking him to Juventus, because he's got us top four and he's got us a trophy. Obviously, we're used to bringing in a new manager and winning a trophy straight away. But I'm just thinking, like, if we gave him like just more time, we could win so much more. I mean, prime examples. Look at Jurgen Klopp. He's been at Liverpool for 3 seasons. First season he finished fourth. Second season he finished second, just miles behind Manchester City. Didn't win a cup. The third season he won a Champions League trophy by beating Tottenham 2-0 in the Champions League final. So it shows you that if you just give him time, then he can achieve great things. But with Chelsea, we just don't want to do that, and that's kind of worrying, because what if we get in a new manager, he doesn't win anything, and all he gets is top 4, we get rid of him, then we get a new manager, we still get top 4. Do you know what I mean? Like, your luck's going to ride out soon. Like, you're not always going to like win a trophy. And to be honest with you, Hazard has carried us pretty much throughout this whole thing. Like, if it wasn't for Hazard, we would not get top 4. That's a fact. If it wasn't for Hazard, we wouldn't have been Arsenal in the Europa League final. Because you have to admit, not only did he score the 2 goals, but he did assist the goal for Pedro as well. So really, it would have been 1-1 and we would have gone into extra time. And the fact that Hazard is leaving to go to Real Madrid worries me a lot, because he's one of our best players. And the fact that he's not only our goal scorer, he's our playmaker as well. And the fact that he's going as well is a massive blow. So I'm not really expecting us to compete for the title, because if this Christian Pulisic guy, if he's not as close to Hazard, then we've got an issue. We've got like a serious issue, and we can't sign anyone. So I'm glad we're in Champions League, but are we going to be in it for long? I don't know. But I think for the future, we should be patient with like a new manager. Whenever we get a new manager, I think we should just give him time instead of just chucking him out during like half the season or the first season. Like, you have to like give a manager time. It's like with Arsenal fans, they can't just chuck Unai Emery out because they didn't get him top 4 and the Europa League. At the end of the day, those aren't all of his players, and when you haven't been given a lot of money, what the frick are you supposed to do? So it's just as simple as that. Obviously, some of his decision making was debatable. He was getting a lot of hate from fans, but of course he's going to get that. But I like the fact that he stuck to his philosophy. He stuck to like playing Kante there, because fans could easily, let's be honest, if you're a manager at Chelsea, right, the players, it's either the players go or the manager goes. All right, it's just as simple as that. And most likely the manager's going to go. The players can get the fans chucked out. I mean, the players can get the manager chucked out of the club very, very easily. And I don't think players should be given that power to do so, especially when they've been playing poor themselves. If you've put out your best formation, your best team, and you told your players how to play in such a certain way, and your players play awful, right? And when I mean like I mean like playing awful against like mid-table teams. What are you supposed to do? When you put out your best team, players have to take some responsibility for it. Obviously, I'm happy that we did get Champions League qualification. I'm ecstatic that we won the Europa League Cup. I'm happy for that. But I just think in the future we should give a manager more time, because you can't just expect him to win the Premier League in the first season, because we're going to go through. I feel as though we're going to go through a where we bring in a new manager, he doesn't get us top four. We bring in another manager, he doesn't get us top four. We bring in another manager, and it's just a repeated cycle. And it's like and I feel as though the reason why we've been able to get cups and trophies is because of one player, and that's Hazard, that's been here for 7 years. And I think without him now, it's just a huge blow. I don't know how we're going to turn out. I don't even know if we're going to get top four. So I don't know what's going to happen to this team, but that's just my thoughts on it. So pretty much, yeah, you guys comment down below if you think Sarri should be given another season, or if you think he should just leave and go to Juventus. Also comment your thoughts on this whole thing if you're a Chelsea fan or just a neutral. But if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below what you guys think of the situation. Don't forget to subscribe to this video as well. I'm gonna try and upload consistently. I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace.